Are we live? Testing. Testing. I think we are good. Good morning, everybody. Hello po. Kumusta na po kayo? Oh, it's gonna be a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this and it doesn't say live on the bottom of the screen, then you're watching a recap. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you all for being here. Like and subscribe to the video. We are giving away $200 this month. At the end of June, we will be picking 2 people live on the stream. I wish you the best of luck. The goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. And all you gotta do is just subscribe to the video. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right. So, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Obviously, Bitcoin got rejected right around 38K yesterday or last night. You are seeing some type of pullback here. What you want to see with BTC right off the bat here is hold the current level support, which is around 36K right now. 36,000, what is that? 370. All right. That's what you want to see. BTC does have the potential of coming back down here towards let's see here. We could measure that. Let's see if we can measure that. All right. BTC does have the potential. What would do to come back down right here? Retest this area, guys. As you can see, it kind of fell off right above the support level here. It is coming down. It actually went down, retraced back up. Let's kind of zoom in right there, guys. Okay, so as you can see, we broke this particular level of support here. As you can see right down here, then you kind of went back up, retraced it, pretty much unsuccessful to kind of get back in within this range here. So what you have here is a retrace, and you might see it kind of come back down here. So that's a potential, but I'm not saying like it could have. I mean, that's something that could happen, but it can always hold right above here, and then kind of like work its way back up here. All right, back up above this range right here. What you really want to see happen to BTC here, like very, very soon, I believe within the next day or so, or even possibly by this weekend. This is going to be a big week, which will determine where BTC goes. All right, so what you want to see, which will pretty much be positive for all crypto, is for BTC to get back above and break out off of this symmetrical triangle, this pennant, whatever you want to call it. What you want to see is break above right here, and that will take you pretty much, let's see here, see if we can measure that right there. All right, that will bring BTC back above $50,000. All right, or here's another potential. What could happen is for BTC to just drop a tremendous amount right here down to 15K. That would be the end for BTC. So this week is going to be a pretty big week. It's decision making time. Who is going to win? Will it be the bears to take over and just pretty much lead us into the bear market, or will BTC um, break out of here soon. It needs to break out of here this week. All right. The reason being is you can see here we have a bearish cross happening here. All right. That's why it's very time sensitive that BTC breaks out of here. Okay. Got a bearish cross here, but there is a good sign also that BTC pretty much bottom out here, and we are close to pretty much taking off again. Okay. But you do want to see BTC break out of this symmetrical triangle. All right. And that's one thing about triangles that you have to know. It can go both ways. It can either break out to the downside or break out to the upside. Just because it's in a bearish area doesn't mean it'll continue down here. It can always break up here. All right. You are seeing a trend here. You're seeing lower lows, higher lows here, and you have higher highs, lower highs, which is just pretty much bringing BTC to a squeeze right there. All right, so it's getting really close to breaking out. Good morning, everybody. Kind of just went ahead and got started real quick. New trader. Hey, welcome, Jeffrey. Welcome to the team. We're all about education here. Keep it positive and respectful. And yes, we do our best to bring you, pretty much the latest update, news, and things like that. Nagtatagalog din ako, pero minsan I just cannot bring myself to speak Tagalog like all the time. Nahihirapan ako eh. But I try to speak Tagalog as much as I can. It's just that, it's I grew up here, man. I grew up here, and yeah. So, what's up? Are you guys still holding your current position with the XRP? That's the next TA we'll be doing, is XRP, and find out where we need to go. Where we need to go. This is gonna be a big week for XRP as well. Will XRP separate itself this week from BTC's dominance? And will XRP get out of here, or will XRP's news bring the whole crypto market above where it needs to be? Right? Is XRP going to be the one that brings the whole crypto market up out of here, out of this bear trend? Hold. Nice. Yeah, I still have a lot of XRP that I'm holding, and that's what I've been saying that for a while, man. I've been holding XRP for several years, and I've not sold. So it's either XRP go to zero or become a hero. You know what I'm saying? So here's what XRP is doing. As you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show you guys what XRP is, or how XRP is doing here. So so far XRP is actually holding very, very well. We are seeing, like, this reversal pattern here. You have, you got kind of like a head and shoulders type pattern here. You have a W shape pattern. I mean, whatever you want to call it. We are seeing a pretty bullish chart for XRP. We did break out of this triangle here, so kind of bring that up, like kind of like right there. Bring this like right here, kind of make it like more. There you go. There you go. All right, so we have this the symmetrical triangle with XRP. All right, and we actually managed to break out of there. All right, so we came down, retested that, and then continuation, right? And then we have actually what I was seeing yesterday was if you go to the 8 hour chart, if you go to the 8 hour chart, I was seeing um, resistance level at 111, but then we also have resistance at 106, and I pretty much did not see that for some reason. I don't know why I didn't see that. I was only looking at the 4 hours, and I was looking at the 1 hour. All right, and then for some reason it was too late until I saw um, XRP kind of got like some type of rejection here at 105, 106 area. That's actually another level of resistance, as you can see, but we are kind of in between. What is that? The MA blue line you see here and the red line you see here. All right, MA and the EMA. So what you want to see is XRP still hold where this current path right here. So I kind of just went ahead and marked all the current level of resistance for within the short term, and then the current level support in the short term as well. So yeah, no. So the settlement news could be coming out here in 2 days, right? So whatever position you have with XRP, um, you know, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with it, but I got a position here yesterday, and I'm still holding. I have not sold it. I don't care, anything about these dips. Like I could care less about these dips. Now, the only way I will take a loss on it is if it breaks back down below this symmetrical triangle. So that means like if XRP comes back down here, right here, then yeah, okay, I'll take a loss. I'll just be like, all right, I can't hold it, because it'll get liquidated anyways, regardless. So I think my liquidation price was like around right under here. So if it breaks here, it's gonna retest. If it fails to break back above this triangle, then you could see it come back down here and then see if it holds, and then finally break out. Depends on where we at with the news and things like that. But so far, I mean, we are holding in this area. If anything, if it fails to hold this EMA here within the next 4 hours, 3 hours, yeah, so this is on an 8 hour time frame. Let's go down to 1 hour, right? So if anytime XRP decides that it just cannot hold this area, like area of support here, all right, then it'll come back down and retest this. And then if that fails to hold, then it'll come down and retest that. And then if that fails to hold, it'll come down and retest this. All right, and hopefully we see a bounce back above there. All right, but that's a process. I mean, this is a very slow process to see, because you're gonna see it like, okay, break down a support level, right? And then it's gonna have to come up, retest, and then eventually come back down. Then the next level support, go up, retest, and then come back down. All right, break this level support, retest, and then come back down. Break that, same thing, come back down, and then you have this right here. All right, so what you want to see is you want XRP to hold that current level at where it's at right now. Okay, so until the news comes out, we're still pretty much we still have to wait for BTC. Okay, so as you can see, BTC is kind of it retested and it's coming down. So expect the same thing for XRP and all the other crypto to come down as well. All right. But so far, I mean, like I said, man, XRP is holding pretty strong around these current level support here. So let's see. Let's put it right there. So we did see like a triangle breakout here. So like a bull flag yesterday. And then if you measure, you know, how big of that flag was supposed to be, it was like right there. We kind of hit the target right there, and then XRP kind of pulled back right here, but it's still holding this current level support here. All right, 4-hour chart, overbought on which one? MACD, stochastic. So on the based on the 4-hour chart, yeah, I mean, you know, oh, it is or was, let's see here. So you do have an overbought here, but this doesn't necessarily reflect. So this doesn't necessarily reflect the price, right? Of where it's at currently. It's just you will just see, like, you know, even if this just stays around here, like at these current prices, this cools down automatically, right? So you could have XRP, you know, kind of like just stay here, right? Just stay in this area. As long as it holds here, it's holding here, this will cool down regardless, right? If it start to break down here, then I mean, you know, of course, this will come down regardless also. But if XRP starts to break down over here, all right, then it will come down and retest this support here, and this will just, you know, end up cooling down. So you are gonna see like a period of, you know, consolidation, right? So you could just see XRP stay here. Actually, you know, you might just see XRP stay within this box, consolidation here, right? While this is trying to go down, right? On the hourly chart, I mean, you're pretty much cooled off. You might see, you know, dip a little bit more, but then again, like I said, it doesn't mean that it's gonna come back. You know, it's gonna come down under this support here. So, right. So you have this level support, and this could just go down here while this is still down here, right? Oops. There you go. On the 8-hour, you are also in the oversold territory for XRP. So let's see what you look like on a daily. On a daily, you look good. So now, basically, the way you use stochastic is 4-hour, 8-hour, 1 hour. Okay, so 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Check all your time frames, and then just prepare yourself, because so what I'm seeing here is let's go back to the hourly. Boom, boom. All right. So prepare yourself to see some downside. So let's go ahead and draw back the triangle here. So what you got is that right there. All right. So XRP is pretty bullish right now, right? So meaning if XRP is bullish, then what you will see is a slower process breaking down, right? So depending on how bullish it is, I mean, if it's, you know, if it's very bullish, you won't even see it either break below here. Okay, so you might see it come down, you know, and then retest, consolidate here. All right, but you won't see it break down here. You will probably, the worst, I mean, you could see it break down here, but first it's got to break through here, and that could be a slow process. If your 8 hours and your 4 hours is pretty much, needs to cool down, right? Then yeah, you'll see a consolidation downwards, but it's gonna be a very slow process. Okay, it's gonna be a very slow process coming down here, right? Now since this is on a 4 hour, 8 hour, so you might just see a red day for XRP today, just all day long or all night for you guys, right? So it could, today could just be a red day, and you're not gonna see too many movements. We could actually hold here, but if you start to see this breaks down, right, then we'll probably hold here. If you start to see this breakdown, then for sure we're gonna come down here, right? But your EMAs are holding pretty strong, so right, you're about to have a bullish cross here, right? Bullish cross there. Okay. So no, that's good. It's looking good. I mean, this here is gonna be what brings XRP up. So this area here, when you see this crosses, all right. So that means, I mean, this is what it's looking like. I mean, your XRP is holding really strong here. So that means if you go on the 15-minute, right, on the 15-minute time frame, you're probably just gonna see XRP just consolidate like what it's been doing here. So go down, go back up, come back, go back down. It kind of almost broke through here, but you can see buying pressure. This wick down, this wick right here, right? And then buying pressure. So basically it's being rejected at a lower price right now, right? And then go up. So, and then come back down. Then now you're seeing some very similar, barely touched that support line, but if you watch it on the 15 minutes time frame, you're just gonna see it like just pretty much come back, come down, up and down. All right. Where you need to be worried is let's see here, if I go up, where you need to be worried is when it starts to break somewhere around, like, where was it? I think it was right here. Break that triangle. All right, let's see, let's clear that up. Put the triangle back in there. Yeah, right there. Okay, so back to 15 minutes. Yeah, when just be, whenever, if you want to be worried, then if it starts to break here and starts to break here, then yeah, get worried, because now you're gonna have to come back and consolidate within the triangle again before it breaks out. But so far, I mean, you're just holding this level right there. All right. BTC, back to BTC. So yeah, you see how BTC is you have support right here in this area where this line is. So you broke down it, you came back up, retested that support, right? You went up, you came back down and retested the same support line. Well, right down here, it kind of broke support, became resistance, broke through resistance, and then came back down, retested support again, went up to retest this support level, or now it's a resistance level, and then came down, and then now it's just retesting that same support level right there, right? So if you can bring it down like right there, boom. Now you should have, if it's not successful to get back above this resistance, then it's gonna come back down again. So I think it's gonna come down like, somewhere over here, somewhere over here in this area, even just right there, right? But that's okay. XRP is holding pretty strong around these levels. So right now the point of control is right here. So as you can see, point of control just means, consolidation, right? The price is always attracted to this point of control where it consolidates, okay? Until, a breakdown like below this line, then, okay, all right, yeah, you're probably gonna see it like when this line, like for example, it starts to look like this, and then your line, your EMAs start to look like this, you'll probably see a bounce, right? From this EMA here. But then again, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not. But yeah. Good morning. Yo, what up? There's a lot of news regarding XRP, and they're all positive news. So, we're just waiting. Inihintay lang natin yung the settlement, which is, or I don't know if it's going to be a settlement news, but most likely SEC needs to settle with XRP, right? So, there's something pretty cool na I read yesterday. So it turns out that the way the U.S. court system works is that not even 10% of the cases can be tried, right? This is from Jeremy Hogan. Judges are always pressuring lawyers to settle because the truth is the system would collapse if more cases had to be tried. So he said simply, there's not enough resources. True for both civil and criminal cases, right? So somebody said 96% of all SEC cases are settled before trial, 60% before litigation, and 90% of in discovery. So you think this week case? You think this week case? Oh, week, like, yeah. Case is an exemption belongs to the 4% that end in trial. Please elaborate. Yeah. So that's everybody, man. Everybody's kind of leaning into that, that settlement, which is supposedly coming in this week, which is in 2 days, right? Today and on the 3rd, right? So yeah, June 3 to 4th. So I mean, the way the chart is set up and the way the timing of everything, for XRP, I mean, it already broke out of the symmetrical triangle, right? So for possibly, if we are looking at some consolidation, then consolidation usually means, waiting, right? So we are waiting. We could be just waiting for the news. You know what I mean? So price target for XRP is, did I do that already? Price target, right? Price target for XRP. So you could just put it right there. 141, which will bring you 45%. And then you have panic buying right? Panic buying, institutional money, good news, all mixed in within um what do you call it? Uh I guess within the same price action, right? This is nothing, right? This price prediction here, which is $1.41, that's just based off of this chart, right? But if you mix in everything all at once, like pretty much all the good news XRP's been doing, all the things that they've been doing, right? As far as like partnering with banks and the utility and the excitement level, emotions, panic buying, FOMOing, if you put all that into into consideration. So this is what you're gonna see. Okay, auto, this is what you're gonna see. All right, let's put that on auto. Okay, no, let's keep it like that. All right, check this out. So you got, let's just say you're right there. Okay, and then you have your triangle. All right, you're very close to breaking out of this huge triangle. Okay, so if you mix in every single thing, right, every single thing like I just mentioned, motions, panic buying, FOMO, good news, Ripple making things happen within the crypto space, and all the institutional money, clarity, regulations, what do you call it? XRP is not a security. XRP is a currency. It's the bridge currency of all currencies. Even BTC can be more cleaner, inside the XRPL. I mean, all of that, right, mixed in, all together. Okay. Once you break out of this current huge resistance, you're looking at XRP above here. You know what I mean? Yeah, relisting, that would definitely take you up, you know, um, a lot higher than here. It probably would take you all the way up to all time high, right? All time high. Let's see if I can go to daily, right? You're getting close. You're very close, you know? So you're very, very close to all time high, which is $3.33, right? Um, I mean, that's huge. That's huge news. So, you're looking at 180, 190, almost 200%. Almost 200% rally, right? I mean, the last time like this the last time um BTC was around 36 36,000. Where was that? 36,000. 36,000. Was that February the 3rd? So in February the 3rd, where are you at? Yeah, somewhere around this area. XRP rallied the same amount, right? So 196%, right? And then I mean it came down right here. So you might see the same thing, right? XRP. So what is that? Here we'll measure this. Um, down here. 54%. Okay. So 196%, right? Rally. 196%, right? Maybe a little bit more, because of all the mixed in emotions and things like that. But we'll keep it there. We'll just keep it there. And then come back down 54%. Wow, that's big. That is huge right there, right? So you can see XRP come down. I mean, that's usually what happens anyways. When you go up so fast like that, you will see like a 50% move down because of how high it went. So now you're gonna see a consolidation here, you know, and then final move up when BTC finally finishes its run. I think that's what's gonna happen, right? But I don't know. I don't know. That's just speculations. Not saying it could happen, but you know, it could. Um, but yeah, we'll see. You are seeing like a let's see, what is this on a daily candle? So daily candle so far, daily candle so far is getting, got rejected right here. This price range, which is 108. We got to 109 yesterday. But then again, this is a daily candle, so you could just see it, XRP kind of stay within here, and then yeah, we need to keep eye on what's BTC doing, right? So BTC is holding around there. So let's look at an hourly here. So BTC is holding, it's trying to hold at 36.3 right now. Good evening. Welcome. What's today? Today is Tuesday. Yeah. All right. Cool. So what are your thoughts? What do you guys think XRP is gonna do? You think XRP is gonna hold? You think XRP is gonna hold here, or do you guys think it's gonna come down? Let's see. Boom. Boom. Yeah. XRP doing the XRP thing. Did Doge broke out? Let's see if Doge broke out. Remember I was saying Doge was almost breaking out. Let's see. Let me look at something here. Let's go to the 4 hours. Go to auto. So let's see what Doge is doing here. Delete you. Man, that's the only thing about Doge though. It's overextended, right? Where was it? Right here. What's the bottom price? Right there. Yeah. See how Doge overextend itself above the 4.236 level because of Elon Musk continuously pumping. People, like literally investors, told him to stop. Did you guys know that? People told him to stop pumping Doge. Like I'm talking about like big investors. And I don't know if he's still gonna do it though. So what you got here is it's either a really big triangle or let's keep it like right there. Nah, it didn't break out. So it got rejected from this level of resistance right here. I thought it was breaking out yesterday for some reason, but it didn't. So you might see it consolidate a little bit more. So if if June is gonna be a big month, then yeah, you might see a breakout. But we'll see we'll see what happens with Doge. So some people are saying it's actually gonna come down, but I don't know. It's getting close. It's getting really close to a squeeze right here, right? It's getting really close to a squeeze right over here. This is, kind of like an anomaly. They call this an anomaly, right? When anything steps beyond, um like something like this, like what you're seeing here. You're seeing it everywhere on BTC and everything. Like, because here's what happened, right? When BTC was coming down, this was meant to shake out all the leverages, that was, pretty much in the market. People were using 10x, 20x leverages. Um, people were just not buying the shares. They were using leverage, pretty much going long, or uh, on BTC, right? There's too many of that versus buying the actual coin, right? And so they wanted, basically, I mean, yeah, the big guys wanted to go ahead and just shake everybody out, like everybody. um but you had Elon also. Elon was kind of part of the reason why BTC drop, because it was only supposed to hold right here, like around, actually, like a little bit below that, around 38K was the lowest it was supposed to go, right? They had that target of 38K. But since Elon, pretty much panicked everybody, and then you had all the panic sellers, all the retail traders are pretty much panicking around here. It went down further than what everybody, pretty much anticipated, right? And so, since we broke down so much, so far out than expected, it's gonna take time for BTC to recover, because we have to come back up and break through all those support, or all those resistance now, right? We broke down a lot of, what do you call it, um, support levels. We broke down a lot of support levels, right? Here, let me show you guys. Some are big support levels, and some are just, like not too bad. But um, and now, we have to go back up and try to break those previous supports, and pretty much now their resistance, right? And so, yeah, we have a lot of resistance that we have to break just to get back up there, right? So it's gonna take a little longer, but that's, you know, uh, I think that's why, like, we're seeing anomalies everywhere. Like things like what we see in Doge, like this right here. Basically this dip right here with BTC. That never, this never happened like before. Like, that's why it's such a big deal for all, pretty much everybody that's in, who's been, in the crypto space for a long time, and who's been doing charts for a long time. This is a big deal. Not, even expert TAs, like, are basically having some type of issue trying to figure out what's really going on, because, you know yeah, like people saying Wyckoff distribution, Wyckoff accumulation, blah blah blah. Like, man, like, I think people who says that are just, they're weak. I believe, people, they're weak. Manipulation. Like, man, get your weak hand out of here. Nah, man. I mean, it looks similar to what the Wyckoff accumulation looks like. Yes, it really does. But, um, I don't know. I think Wyckoff will be invalid. Um, there are signs that it's just very invalid. So, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, TAs are just kind of like, what just happened. Like this only happened once, but it wasn't because of that. It was just, you know, all the panic sellings and Elon tweeting, and then everybody was using leverage instead of buying BTC, things like that. We needed to just pretty much, get that mid bull cycle shakeout. All right. That's what they call it. It's the mid cycle shakeout. All right. And so I wish I could show you guys like a comparison. Actually, I might be able to. Hold on. Let me find it. All right. What is that guy's name? What the heck is his name? Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys something real good. Know what I'm saying? Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh man. All right, I think I found it. Let's see here. History repeats itself, but this time around it's a little bit different, but we are not too far out. The only chart that matters. All right. Fuck yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Let me see here. See if I can. Da 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 da. All right. Here we go. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go. Hold on 1 second. Give it to me 1 second. Oh. Not sure if you guys can see that, but here's where we at. We have the 2013 cycle, bull cycle, and we have the 2017 bull cycle. All right. So what I was saying about the mid cycle shakeout happens every single cycle. All right. So you have the green in 2013 and the orange in 2017. The red is the 2021 cycle. All right. So as you can see, we are supposed to have this dip, but like I said, it went lower than what we anticipated, right? And the timing is a little bit off, not too much, but it's off. So the next thing that we're supposed to see is that some type of V-shaped recovery. Okay, so the V-shaped recovery. So since we kind of went down a little lower than we anticipated, now we have to wait a little longer for us to come back up, because now we have to go back and break through those area of resistance, right? But we are gonna see, that V-shaped recovery eventually, and then we have 1, 2 until we see that blow off top. BTC has always been the main leader of crypto, right? Not ETH. ETH is the second. She's the queen. Okay. Soon it'll be XRP though. You know what I'm saying? ETH had a blow off top, but that is not. It is not the. It's not the leader. All right. BTC is the leader. All right. So BTC is supposed to get out of here, but since we went down lower, we have to go back up and break through all the resistance. So it's gonna take a little bit more time, but this is what we're supposed to see. Okay, this is how history repeats itself. This part here was back. The green one is 2013, where we went up a little higher, but in the same time, it's still it always plays out the same. All right. You can see the dip here back in 2017. We had a little bit a little dip back in 2013. Um, 2013 that the dip happened here, but while 2017 was rallying, then we kind of see the dip, a little bit of dip, but in the same time, we're supposed to see two more dips, before we see a blow off top, right? But this is supposed to happen anyways. Like, this is, it's just the way it is. It's the way history works when it comes to crypto. And so, you know, I think a lot of it had to do with traders, like more retail traders. I guess in if you consider, like, the pandemic and everything, the pandemic, like, introduced a lot more new retail traders into the space. First, it was the stocks, and then the people from the retail traders from the stock market went over to the crypto market the beginning of this year, right? And then now, there's just it's just a little bit different because of that, right? We went down lower because of the panic selling, and people were using like huge amounts of leverages, like 20x plus. Like, sometimes I've seen people use 100 times. Like, it's crazy. But in the same time, that's what caused, like, that's what the mid-cycle shakeout is about, right? And it always happens. And so this is what we're supposed to do, right? So the Wyckoff thing, yeah, if you believe in it, that's cool. That's up to you. But I, like to stick with history, along with, a lot of other TAs. But there's this one TA I was listening to just the other day. He's been doing TAs, but he doesn't use what we use. He doesn't use, charts and this stuff here. But in a way, he does. Like, he uses based on history, and he uses mathematics. And I don't know how he does that, because I'm like, I'm not that great at math. But yeah, whatever. And he said, like, we're like, oh man, we're still in the bear market. Actually, this is just the beginning. So this right here, so this time frame is now, right, where we at currently, and then this is another 145 days from now. This from here to here. I mean, he said this is gonna take another 145 days. So meaning, that would take us to October. Pretty much calculating from how many days, or how from here to here was 145 days, which is gonna bring us to about October, which is pretty much the same calculation I had when I said, okay, XRP is probably gonna hit this much, by this time, and turns out, that could be the fact. But in the same time, there is some signs where we could see a prolong, because of the way how everything happened here, we could see a prolonged bull cycle all the way out through January or February of 2022. So cool stuff, right? Awesome stuff. Something to keep in mind. That's why, man, I'm like, get your Wyckoff, scary ass out of here. I don't mean to, like, be mean like that sometimes, but what do you know? But I learned to be more confident on my charts, because I learned from some of the best TAs out there. Like, I don't just I did learn on my own, but in the same time, I'm not you know I'm more thankful to those people that helped me along the way. And so without them, I don't know, I probably won't be here, but I will just probably be buying, and I'm not gonna be like, nah, I ain't gonna do no charts. I'm just gonna buy. But it's since I became a full-time trader, I needed to learn charts. I needed to know, I needed accuracy, right? Yung talagang kailangan natin is accuracy. Not so much to time the market or anything, but to get it right, to get the entry point right. That was my main goal, was to get the entry point correct. And so, and also stay on the right side of the market, right? So being on the right side of the market means, knowing where you at, right? Knowing what's happening in the market, right? Knowing why it's going down, knowing why it's going up, not just listening to some random ass dude out there who thinks he's you know, I'm an expert because I joined crypto beginning of this year and now I'm just super good at it and yeah, I'm probably making a lot of money now and yeah. But I get really scared when I see a big dip and I think it's, if I see a dip like this, it's like like a 16% dip. Now I think it's going to $15,000. Like, boy, get your scary ass out of here, man. No, man, it's not how we do here. We get emotions out the door. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't use emotions around here, man. We use logic. We use charts. Stick with the charts. All right. What is the chart telling you? Is the chart telling you we're gonna go down lower, or is the chart telling you that we're still in a triangle? You know what I mean? You start panicking once we break through at $30,000. All right. Don't panic right now. Not right now is not the time to panic. The panic mode is right down here. This is where I'll panic. Just to tell you guys that if we break down below 30K, I'm gonna be like, all right, XRP, what are you doing? Yeah, he said I'm stoned. Oh man, you know what they say over here when people say I'm stoned, bro. They're high. You know what I'm saying? They're high as fuck. But yeah, no. I'll be panicking when I see BTC go right here and XRP fall below here as well. All right. I'm like, all right, my 10,000 coins. What do I need to do with you? You know what I mean? I don't know, man, because this will lead us to bear market. I mean, I'm not saying a bear market is bad. It's just, I mean, give me more money. Like, I need to rethink my position. How do you say it? Reposition myself. You know, yeah. Hands up, FBI. We are seeing XRP break down because BTC is going down, right? You see that? It failed to hold its support. So you could see XRP come back down, go to about 98 cents. All right. Hey, that gives you more opportunities. As long as we stay above this triangle, you're good. All right. So, but I mean, at the same time, let's see. This is the hour. Yeah, this is the hour chart. Oh yeah, you're 45 seconds in. So if you close below this line, you're probably gonna go down and hit 98 cents. Just to keep that in mind. He said, "I'm not a stoner." Oh man, that's funny, bro. That's funny. I'm not either, man. I don't like downers. Hey, don't listen. Don't listen to anything I say. All right, do not buy or sell anything that you. Yeah, no, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:59. I appreciate you guys so much. For being here always. You guys are amazing. It's very consistent that we stay at 20. That's pretty much our support level. 20 viewers. That's our support level, guys. XRP retesting. Yeah, retesting and then oh man, you will see a big pump soon. You guys are gonna be like, ah, shit, we should have bought more. That's how I felt. You guys know how much I felt? Like, you want to know something? I felt so messed up when I saw this. I said I should have bought more. There's two different types of FOMO in this world. One is fear of missing out, right? So we FOMO in right here. Mine is the FOMO of not buying more. FOBO. Or is it FOBO? Fear of buying. Yeah. No, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I wish I should have bought more. I mean, 10,000 is a lot, but I want 10,000 more. Or maybe 50 or more. I don't know. But yeah, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are giving away $200 at the end of the month. All you got to do is just like and subscribe to the video. I will see you on the next one. And you guys be safe. Have a good evening. And I'll see you on Discord. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. DM me about anything. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all later.
Stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own cold trigger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own cold trigger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer.